Detour, Monday to Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. Culture Vultures, Mondays on the Detour.
It's Culture Vultures indeed right here on the Detour. It's a Monday, and of course I've got my Culture Vulture, Corlia, in studio.
What's up?
Yeah, so listen, we've been chatting about these guys that I'm so excited to be in studio with us. I've got Tony as well as Dimpo. Tony from Tony's House and Dimpo from 1042. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Look at you guys. You guys have been begging me for you guys to come in, and finally you guys are here.
Yeah.
So listen, tell us, what is Tony's House and what is 1042? Explain to us what you guys do.
Tony's House is a brand of social innovation projects.
Okay.
Art and photography. So, and Tony's House is a brand of, I can say, fashion. It is collaborated with 1042. Yeah.
And 1042?
So 1042 is basically a retro and vintage retail space. We're also a concept store, and we're a platform for up-and-coming designers and exchange of creatives, basically.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about yourselves.
My name is Tony Make,
Yeah.
but well known as Tony Mac.
Okay.
I'm the founder of Tony's House since from 2012. So I love art, I love science, I love traveling. I can say I love cooking as well. And, I love meeting new people. Yeah, hosting exhibitions as well.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we're still busy with a lot of projects with 1042 and other organizations as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. And you?
Alrighty, so I'm Dimpo Mashile. I'm a second-year industrial engineering student.
Yes.
This is my play, but it's also my passion. This 1042. It's a really cool space that we created. So I love clothes. I love looking good. I also love the creative spaces and creating cultural experiences for people. So that's what we do here.
Yes, indeed. And you spoke about, this being a passion project for you guys. And what would you say inspired you to actually do this?
Pardon, repeat the question.
What inspired you guys to actually go on these ventures, Tony's House and 1042 together?
For me, I can say, since when I was young, I was born as an artist. So I used to be a painter. I used to write poems.
Yeah.
I used to draw, and I used to be involved in a lot of art and cultural activities. So hence, as I grew up, I needed something to tell a story.
Yeah.
And then that's when photography came to knock at the door of my soul. And then I had to answer the call, and I needed something to express myself, to entertain, to educate. So photography, I find it speaks volume than I can.
Yeah.
So I'm very passionate with photography because I can say that's what it inspires me mostly to educate as well.
I love that. Absolutely love it. 1042, what inspired you guys to start this?
So basically, we're very much into clothing, like I said. We just love looking good. But it's also basically, we wanted to create like a space for Stellenbosch students whereby they have a different kind of cultural experience. We all have the same kind of activities going on. We thought, what can we bring that's different to the students? And so we decided then, okay, fine, let's bring clothes, let's bring a fashion experience, let's get them involved in a different kind of way. So that's pretty much what we're about. And we're also very passionate about mentorship, bringing established creatives and connecting them with up and coming people, just to create that kind of mentorship, because it's very difficult to crack into a creative industry.
Definitely.
So we're trying to create that platform for them.
And speaking about 1042, listen, we're still a bit perplexed as to the name. Explain, what's the story behind 1042?
1042. What is that? It's numbers.
It's just a number. It's just a number. And the thing is, it's not just a number, of course.
All right.
So the name was inspired by my partner, Daviso Sojane's homestand. So basically, that's his address. 1042.
I thought so. I knew it.
In Phosphorus. And the reason why we went with that name is just that a home is not just a home for someone. You know what I mean? It's where something starts. It's where your upbringing starts, and that's where he learned what he knows.
Absolutely
about
love that.
About style, about cultural experiences, people. So we just thought, why not give it the address of where you started from? So that's what it's about.
So inspiring.
Tell me more about how's the response has been so far for Tony's House and 1042 so far.
For Tony's House, the response has been doing great.
Okay.
It's always, but then it's been challenging since when I was a photographer. I used to, when I was I began to be a photographer, it was kind of like it's a joke, like people didn't take me seriously. But then as the time goes on, it became the challenge, especially if you want to accomplish high goals if you want to be successful in photography.
Definitely.
You know, you meet a lot of people saying that you can't do this, you'll never do this. So like the response, I can say when I look at Tony's house, I become inspired. Compared to someone who's a self-taught, passionate photographer who never studied photography up to this stage.
Flex,
you know?
yes.
Yeah.
So because we've been through Tony's house, I've traveled the world. Through Tony's house, I've hosted a lot of exhibitions. Through Tony's house, I've done a lot of things people never thought I'd do it.
Okay, that's absolutely fantastic. So just reaching for dreams and goals, going forward and forward.
So when we collaborate with 1042, and I just love how, you know, it goes together. It's like
it just works.
It's just like husband and wife. You know, they communicate very well together. So,
Speaking of that, I actually went to one of your events, I think a few weeks ago. Really, for me, I didn't understand when I was going in. I was like, what's happening? But let me see. And it made sense. I was like, I don't understand, but I like it. I like it. 1042, so listen.
No, man, the response has been amazing. It's been, so overwhelming, especially because we're quite young as compared to Tony. So Tony is not only like our husband in this relationship, he's also the big brother, do you know what I mean? So it's an interesting dynamic. We have such a good relationship, and just the response from people has been,
And being that you guys are young, what do you see for yourself in the next 5 years?
Wow. All right. So one really big thing we'd like to achieve, we want to be part of the Marty's calendar at some point. That would be nice, you know.
Speak it out.
So that we have that kind of thing. We're established. We're there. People must know that, you know, we have this kind of event happening. We also want to empower creatives, both on and off campus. Do you know what I mean? Because that's really what we're about. And then what else do we want to do? We want to have our wine tasting and fashion expo as an independent thing happening as a week. That's something that people come and attend wherever we are in the country. People are coming through and coming to check us out.
She said wherever we are in the country.
Yes.
I see you. Okay. Tony's house. What's happening in the next 5 years for you guys?
In the next 5 years, I see myself being the sponsor to the other young passionate photographers, because the same challenges that they're going through is we as young photographers, we have the brain, we have the mind to express ourselves, but then we lack funds, we lack resources. So I want to be that company to sponsor those who want to express themselves through talent, and to travel the world, to host the exhibition all over the world. You know?
I like that.
Yeah, I don't want to dream small, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Never.
And maybe have Tony's house book, like telling untold stories.
I absolutely love that.
So
Absolutely fantastic. And tell us a bit more of where can we follow you on social media?
You can follow Tony's house, TONYHOUZ.
Yes.
TONYS.
Yes,
HOUZ. Yeah, Tony's house.
Okay.
On Facebook and Twitter, Tony's house. Instagram, Tony's house. Tumblr, Tony's house. My website, www.tonyshouse.co.za. It will be up next week.
Okay.
1042, where can we find you on social media?
So we're also on Facebook, 1042 digits, not words, all right?
Okay.
We're on Instagram as well, 10_4_2.
Okay.
All in words. And then we're also having a Tumblr and a WordPress 1042.
Absolutely love it. So you guys are having an event coming soon.
Yes.
I want to know
so
where, when, how do we get there? What's the dress code? Because, you know, when 1042 is involved, you got to dress up. Okay. So tell us all about this.
All right. So it is going to be on the 24th of September, Heritage Day event.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Friday.
Pretty much what we're having is wine tasting and fashion expo. We're going to have wine. We're going to have snacks for people come through. We're going to have
chocolates.
Ooh,
yes.
I'm there in that case. I'm sold.
That was the seal the deal.
Done.
And then we're going to have a series of fashion shows for people to come and check through. We're going to be exhibiting the clothes that we have. We're having a couple of designers coming through.
I love that.
Yes. As established, up and coming, as you say, that's what we're about. That's what we do. Some of their clothes might also be on, but basically, that's what we're having. Fashion show, wine. Come and enjoy.
So you heard it, 24th of September?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I love that. Guys, all the best for your event. I know these next few weeks are going to be pretty busy for you guys in terms of getting everything together. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm hoping in the next 5 years I'll be seeing you on TV and being like, ha.
That was you.
I did it first, just saying, you know what I mean? But okay, thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
All the best. 1042 and Tony's house. Make sure to follow these guys on social media. We're going to be chatting to another amazing individual, all in the arts. So make sure you stay tuned. Into the music now. It's Zed and John Bellion with Beautiful Now.